Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 51 of the WMMA Safe here on the channel. As it is not the One True Champion show, because Alistair Overeem, as far as pulled out of the fight, and we had to push this fight back, obviously, because the card itself, the whole name revolves around these two men in this super heavyweight title fight. Now, we had to make a whole new event. We had to cancel a show and reschedule it. That cost us 40 grand. So, real happy about that injury. That was real great. As far as we also will be seeing Rampage, as far as he's demanded a fight against Ronaldo Sabral. Figured we'd showcase that because that fight is happening as far as relatively soon. So, basically, this card is still the same. The One True Champion card, the original card. It's just now Jeremy Horn and Chuck Liddell is main eventing it. A rematch here between these two cruiserweights. Very fun fight, though. I think that's going to be a fun one to see how that plays out. Because the first time they fought, Jeremy Horn did win. I don't know if he's going to win this time around, though. Chuck is going to be a little pissed off about having just come off of a tough loss to Bustamante. Be a good way to get a nice little bounce back win. But this card now, this is going to happen next month. Right now, it's going to be only 8 fights because our roster is pretty thin because we have still this December in Dayton show still coming along, and that's happening the week after, which is right now we have Mark Curran, Simi Shilton, Ice Cold Igor, and Kevin Randleman on that card. But yes, of course, the One True Champion fight, a super heavyweight fight, Alistair Overeem, Josh Barnett, got pushed back a whole month, and that cost us again $40,000 to do all that. So that's just great. Yeah, there's the Rampage Sabral card that's happening on that card as well. That's going to be in Washington though because of having Barnett having to deal with getting the fight pushed back. Figured we'd give him a hometown fight, so that'd be nice for him. But yes, we returned to Chi-Town. Last time we were in Chicago was, I believe, it was not 2000, no, 1999. Yes, and it was Matt Serra and Matt Hughes. And Matt Serra did knock out Matt Hughes. What a fun fight that was. And hard to believe, Matt Serra now no longer the welterweight champion or anything. Obviously, Matt Hughes is back to being the champ. But as far as, this show, I'm hopeful that we can get our money back a little bit. Because now our money situation's a little rocky. As far as we're under $1 million. Not looking good. It'd be kind of crazy to lose out on a shit ton of money like that and end up being just kind of a bit of a snowball effect. But for this show, Jeremy Horn and Chuck Liddell, this fight, it's not like it's a short notice fight or anything. They had been booked to fight. It just got moved up. So I think it was just kind of nice for them and happy for them. Nobody complained about it or anything like that. Jeremy Horn, 11-3 in 1FC, 15-4 overall. Chuck Liddell is 6-2. And of course, all of his fights have been with us. Yeah, when they fought, it main evented the 1 March show in Maui. Our first and so far only Hawaii show. Jeremy Horn won via submission. So as far as a fight that I think desperately needed a rematch, honestly, with how that fight played out. Jeremy Horn, yeah, he won with a rear naked choke, and he became the champion after that. Lost to Vanderlei, as far as his first fight, as far as his first title fight, but he's been on a nice little winning streak since getting knocked out by Vanderlei. He won 2 fights so far this year. He's going to get his 3rd fight of the year, just before the end of the year, before we go into 2002. Again, it's just crazy that he lost his first 2 fights with us, and at one point his record was 2-2. To then turn that around and end up being a champion, crazy, absolutely crazy stuff. And one of those losses was a split decision loss at Rings, which is of course the Pride rules, the 1 10-minute round and the 5-minute second round. As far as Chuck, you would think a little motivated, a little extra motivation with him, not only losing to Jeremy Horn before, but coming off a loss to Bustamante, another loss by rear naked choke. But boy, if he gets a hold of him, he's looking to knock him the fuck out. As we see here, he has never reached the scorecard. And that, even against Bustamante, sure, that was on the losing end, but he still made it almost all the way to the end. Had to tap out eventually, but we'll see. Yeah, that Jeremy Horn loss. I mean, there's 10 seconds left of the round. Maybe potentially he could have got out of that and started the fourth and dropped him and knocked him out and won that fight. So this should be a fun one. This should be a fun one for sure. I mean, MMA math would definitely show Chuck Liddell being the favorite against Jeremy Horn. He's knocked out Vanderlei not once but twice, both times to win the championship. So as far as maybe Vanderlei is going to be the guy to beat Mario Bustamante, and Chuck will win for a third time and become the champion for the third time. We'll see. We'll see. Chuck is the favorite in this fight. Trying to think if he was the fight favorite in the first fight. He was not. It was, he was a minus 110 favorite, so it's actually the same odds. That should be fun, as far as from that regard. Big Nog and Pedro, The Rock Hizzo. What a fight this is, of course. These two, Brazilian heavyweights, basically with Big Nog, if he wins this fight, he'll be fighting, if Barnett wins against Overeem and he still wants to defend his heavyweight title, we'll be seeing that fight. If not, as far as Big Nog will probably fight one of the rising heavyweight guys that has been on a roll, and that will crown our first, as far as from a vacated standpoint, heavyweight champion. Big Nog and I mean, Pedro it's crazy that he's such a heavy favorite, minus 500. He's obviously tremendous, this Big Nog, but Pedro Izzo's got some great kicks. He's a dangerous heavyweight. You can't fucking overlook him, especially still training a shoot to box. As far as he's on a nice little winning streak, too. He's beaten, he knocked out Gary Goodrich. He knocked out Arlovsky with a body kick. He just finished Alexei Olenek in the first round as well. All those fights happening in the first round. It's kind of crazy. He lost to Don Fry twice and then Kevin Randleman, which, that was still crazy. He lost to Kevin Randleman after beating him earlier at the October Onslaught show, of course, during that one-night tournament to crown the heavyweight champ. He's got a chance, though, to get back into the heavyweight title fight picture. He just has to beat a very, very tough Minotauro Nogueira. Big Nog is also coming off a win against Alexei Olenek. He, didn't go as quickly for him as we saw Pedro Hizzo do, but he got the win with the armbar. He's won with an armbar, Kimura, and an Americana, and he went the distance with Rico Rodriguez. All of his fights, though he has gotten wins, at least he has not lost yet, of course. Will he make it a perfect 5-0 tonight? We will see. It's Royce Gracie takes on Phil Baroni as the New York Badass, Phil Baroni and Royce Gracie. Yeah, kind of crazy to have this fight. I would say two guys are very polar opposites. Royce is, as far as he's got 9 years on him, so many fights, as far as for Royce. We bring him in after he did pretty well at Icon. He lost to Matt Lindland. He got destroyed by Matt Lindland, which is pretty crazy as far as grappling wise. You don't really get to see that a whole lot for Royce. But yeah, of course, that was kind of one stretch of time when we actually brought him in full time after he beat, his Molly and Jeremy Horn, and it was 9-0. Went on a huge skid, turned it around before the end of the decade. We let him go just because I was like, well, he was 12-5. He had came off of 2 wins, but really his track record was not looking too hot. Figured let him get some wins elsewhere, which he did. We'll see how he does against Phil Baroni, though. Phil Baroni is the favorite, which again, his boxing's really good, but when it comes to the ground game, obviously Royce is going to be better than him. He has been knocking fuckers out, though, I will say that. And that is not a great sign if you're Royce Gracie, because Phil Baroni can hit hard. He can definitely hit hard. Gotta watch out for at the middleweight division with how hard he hits. We'll see how he does against someone like Royce Gracie. As far as, of course, the next fight is another middleweight fight, as Eric Davila and Andrei Sivanov, another undefeated fighter Eric Davila. He's already won his debut fight, but looking to make it 2 in a row. Taking on Andrei Semenov. Semenov, who's gotten some big wins throughout his career. He just came off a split decision win over Frank Shamrock. Definitely his biggest name win. Yeah, it was kind of crazy he lost to Matsuri Suda because I believe he was the favorite in that fight. Yeah, he was a plus 290 favorite. Don't think he was the favorite against Eric Paulson, though. Yeah, that was his one fight where he was an underdog in his debut fight for us. Yeah, I mean, obviously, with him, never had a finish go his way. Has not had a good fight for us either, so not a great record and not a great track record for him. But I think Eric Davila can change that around for him because he's going to bring it. He hits fucking hard. The Texas native is coming off a decision win against Yuki Kondo. He pretty much destroyed Egan Inoue in an icon fight before that, and he knocked out Leopoldo Cerro. Before that, that's mainly the fight, and the reason why we brought him in was the knockout over Leopoldo Cerro. Only ever one finish, though, at least an icon. The rest were all local submission wins. It's hard to really gauge those, obviously, but yeah, I mean, that's unique fight, I think, for both guys. As far as it's a close affair, but I think Davila's the better striker, and that's why he's the odds favorite. As far as our opening fight, though, is a fun one. Josh Thompson, the Punk Josh Thompson versus Little Evil Jens Pulver. Very fun fight here. Two great stand-up guys. Josh Thompson does have a good wrestling background, and he's at Team Punishment right now. Undefeated. Came in, got a big win. As far as in his debut fight against Toby Imada, we let him fight in some WEC fights. He is now the WEC champ, which, good for him. It sucks that doesn't really mean a whole lot here in the safe, but still, he's a champion. Taking on someone like Jens Pulver, who, even though his record's not great, he's fought a bit of a who's who for us. He's fought Go With Me, he's fought Yves Edwards, Carl Uno. His wins, though, Colin Mansour, Mikey Burnett, not the biggest of wins, but he's pretty much never had a bad fight. The decent fight with Gomi is tough because I thought that fight was a lot better than decent, but it's just me. Should be a fun one, though. Should be, I mean, could be the best fight on the card, actually, with how that main card's looking. You never know. Seth Petrozelli and Gilbert Yvel in this fight here. Yvel losing record, which is very shocking, to be honest. He's taking on Seth Petrozelli, who lost in his debut. Petrozelli lost to Fedor, which, yeah, that's a tough debut. Very tough debut. Hurricane, Gilbert Yvel, though, coming off a win. He did beat Volkan. He knocked him out, which was huge. He was the favorite in that fight, which I didn't expect at all. He's beaten Valentine Overeem. He's beaten Gary Goodrich. He can stand in there and bang with some of the best. He has shockingly lost to some other people, though. Like the Jerry Bolander loss was crazy. Manabu Yamada, that loss was crazy. He got caught with an E-bar. Obviously, his submissions are not the greatest, and that's usually when he loses, when he's taking on a guy that is great like that in submissions. That Ogawa fight was crazy. I do remember that. That was a very fun fight. He can bring it, though. He can bring it. I mean, this fight, it should not go out of the first round with the way these guys fight. They look to bring it and push the fight and throw some heavy haymakers. That should be a fun main event of the prelim. As our next fight, lightweight contest, another Gracie, Half Gracie, as far as the Pitbull Half Gracie taking on the Crusher, Tetsuya Kawajiri. Kawajiri, a clear favorite at minus 340. Half Gracie, 6-0. When we signed him, he beat Dean Thomas. Well, I guess, yeah, we signed him, he was 5-0, and then he beat Dean Thomas. But yeah, he just got beat up on by Yves Edwards. Not a great showing. Obviously, Yves is a really good stand-up guy. Tetsuya Kawajiri should be a good test for him because he's not only a pretty good wrestler, but his kickboxing's very good. He knocked out Toby Mana's debut, and he had to fight Joe Stevenson in his second fight. This fight, though, I think is a little bit more in his wheelhouse. We'll see how he does. Obviously training under Carlson. Ralph should be locked in, ready to go, especially after losing his last fight. Both guys have something to prove, really, and that's always a fun fight to have. Our debuting, Czech Congo, as far as he already won one fight already in the save. I believe that was a local fight, but he's taking on Elduro Pete Williams. This is a very fun fight. I think both guys, stylistically, they match up pretty well. It's crazy they're the same age because Pete Williams just feels like from a whole different era than Czech Congo. Obviously, Pete Williams, he's already fought so many fucking times for us. He's already had 12 fights, but he's 7-6, 6-6, right at 500 for us. He's on a little losing streak right now, but so far he's never had a losing streak longer than 2. That is in jeopardy, though, tonight. It's crazy, he's submitted Simi Shield. He knocked out Gary Goodrich. He's knocked out Trey Tellingman. He's fought Mark Kerr, Pedro Hizzo, Lexi Olenek. And he's fought Big Nog. He's fought a bit of a who's who in the heavyweight side. He's lost most of those, but he's gotten some big wins along the way. We'll see how he does, though. I think this is a perfect fight for him. This, for Czech Congo. Obviously, we know this motherfucker can throw down. His local fight was 54 seconds. Very, very big man. A man that is not afraid to swing it. And he is in there with the perfect opponent for that type of style. Pete Williams obviously is going to look for that head kick. We'll see what he does, especially training at Golden Glory. He's going to be looking to show off his kickboxing in his one debut fight. Our next contest, another lightweight contest, is this crazy horse, Charles Bennett versus Hellboy Joachim Hansen. Both men are 3-2. Both men have had, a tough go of it. Joachim, he just can't beat a guy named Joe. That's his beating. He beat Dean Thomas and Genki Sudo, which the Dean Thomas win, that was via cut. Maybe a rematch is in order as far as from that regard, but Joe Hurley and Joe Stevenson lost both those fights via decision. Has that got his finish at least against an actual opponent besides a local guy? We'll see how him and Crazy Horse does, because obviously Crazy Horse, he lost to Genki Sudo, so MMA math would obviously dictate Joachim's the man, but he has some power, though, does Charles Bennett, as we know. The man knocked out Vanderlei Silva, but he, as far as for Crazy Horse Bennett, slight underdog. I think it's because of his striking is why he's in this fight, when obviously, MMA math again would dictate Joachim would be a clear favorite. They're both super young, too. They're both 21 and 22. That lightweight division's crazy with how young a lot of those guys are and how deep that division is. As another French kickboxer, actually he's a French Muay Thai fighter, though, is on the card as Cyril Diabate. The French Muay Thai fighter lost in his debut, and he's taking a little nog for this fight, who is coming off of his debut win. He knocked out Guy Metzger in the 4th round, which that was a fun fight. Was that in 2000? Okay, I thought that was earlier on in the year, but yeah, it was September, so a kind of quick turnaround, I think, for both guys, because, yeah, he was also on that card with Diabate. He lost to Sobral. He got caught with a rear naked choke. Obviously, the submission game is not there yet, but his stand-up game is there. And this should be a fight where we're going to see Little Nog kind of maybe show off some of his boxing, but he does have that wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, of course, to get the job done, which, if he wants the easiest path to victory, that would be the way he goes about it. And, of course, that is a cruiserweight fight. Our first cruiserweight fight on the prelim, and our only one on the prelim. And, besides, obviously, the main event, which just got changed. So that would have been the only cruiserweight bout on the whole card. But not anymore. Now we see our main event with Chuck Liddell and Jeremy Horn. Crazy. We get a rematch here with both men coming off of a loss. Well, actually, no, Gumby Horn's on a nice winning streak. Chuck's coming off a loss. But yeah, they fought once before back in March of 2000 last year. The 6th time Chuck Liddell's made event in a one event, the 4th time for Jeremy Horn. They both have finished the majority of their opponents in the last 5 fights. Chuck's won via knockout. Jeremy Horn's won via submission. Jeremy Horn's got one backer, and Tom B might be the smart better here. It's never a bad idea to go with a guy who's gotten a submission win over somebody the year previous, but Chuck is going to be looking to rip his goddamn head off. Should be a fun fight there at our main event. As always, the Styles Clash affair is always a unique matchup to see. Pedro Hizzo and Minotauro Nogueira, our co-main event. The two heavyweights battling it out. Pedro Hizzo's finished 3 of his last 5 opponents. Of course, Minotauro Nogueira has not lost yet. Will have a significant weight advantage, too, and a betting line favorite, but he still has one backer. Does Pedro Hizzo and Mark J. So not a clean sweep on the Blurcat staff picks. And neither is this fight. I think that's pretty fair, actually. A couple of people back in Hoist. But Phil Baroni making his one debut against the legendary Horse Gracie, who submitted 4 of his last 5 opponents and looking to get another submission victory. Semenoff and Davila, they call it a coin toss, so I'm going with Davila. Davila's finished 3 of his last 5 opponents, and I just don't think Semenoff has had that great of a showing so far. Maybe that will change tonight. We will see as Josh Thompson in Jens Pulver. The one fight where I thought it actually could be a little bit back and forth is a clean sweep for Josh Thompson on the Blurcat staff picks. He is a significant weight advantage, or he does have, rather, a significant weight advantage. That makes sense, as far as with him being pretty much a good favorite with his wrestling background, too. They're probably expecting him to use that weight in wrestling background to his advantage, but I think he's going to try to stand up and kickbox with him. We'll see. Silverback, Seth Petrozelli and the Hurricane, Gilbert Yvel. Even Seth Petrozelli's got one backer, and Mark J. Mark's a crazy man, by the looks of it. I don't know how. I mean, Seth Petrozelli, he can win if he does land a shocking knockout, but that's a long shot if I've ever seen one. But you never know. I mean, they are going to stand and throw. I just think Yvel's a better striker. Tetsuya Kawajiri and the Pitbull, Half Gracie. Half has submitted 3 of his last 5 opponents, but Tetsuya Kawajiri, the clear favorite, even though Half is ranked higher than him. He lost his debut. You'd imagine he's a little bit more motivated to come back and win tonight and beat Kawajiri. Oh my lord, Czech Congo's got a 12-inch reach advantage. Holy shit. And he's a significant favorite on the weight and on the betting line. I mean, it's clear why Czech Congo was such a heavy favorite. Now I see why. My goodness, Eldoro, Pete Williams, is a menace to society usually. But he's taking on a real menace here in Czech Congo, who's also making his one debut. Lightweight fight, Joaquim Hansen and Charles Bennett. Very fun fight. Can't wait to see how that plays out. And it's a toss-up. Charles Bennett, the slight favorite. Again, you would think the smart money would be on Joaquim Hansen, especially because he's 0-1 against, Joaquim is actually 0-1 against his current team of, as far as Kaizen MMA. There for Charles Bennett. And for Cyril Diabate, he is taking on a little nog in our opening bout. Diabate with the reach advantage. Of course, he's a crazy long cruiserweight at 6'6". I believe he was the favorite in his fight against the Brawl. He was not. Never mind. I thought he was. So, yeah, now he's coming in as the, I believe he's coming in as the favorite, actually. He might not be. He's got the reach advantage, and he's got the Blurcast staff picks advantage. Yeah, oh yeah, he is the favorite. It's a slight favorite, but he is the favorite nonetheless. Todd Fredrickson, our ref. Here we go. They engage. Left jab with the right hand's blocked from Little Nog. There's Diabate with a left and a straight right. Ooh. 2 punches with no issue, though. Good guard there. And Nogueira going for the right hand, but Diabate just slips it. Yeah, a nice little technical bout so far. We're seeing good defense from both guys. There's a jab and a left round kick to the body, though, from Cyril. And now Cyril Diabate, rather, comes in with a quick left jab and a left hand to the body off the counter. So we're seeing him do well with his counter striking. Both guys missed on the body shots. Here comes Nogueira with a counter. Quick left jab with the right hook's ducked. Jab, doesn't connect with the right hand. 2 jabs on the right hand from Diabate. Ooh, gets countered here with a jab on the right cross. Little Nog swinging. He's getting after it. Jab misses with the round kick to the body. Nogueira doesn't connect with the brace jabs, but he hits the right cross. And yeah, they're coming together nicely. Left jab misses the attempted shot to the body. Jab, left kick to the rib cage. Diabate with a left jab and a solid right. Misses the left jab. Lands a left hook to the body. Jab, right hook from Diabate. And man, as far as, nice leg kick that he checks. And he counters the left hand as Little Nog. Here comes Diabate, though, slipping past the right hook and counters with a jab of the right hand. Just missed. Oh, there's a glancing high kick. That could have been huge. That would have been a great counter as well. He does have a gash underneath the eye, does Little Nog, and he comes in, slipping past the right hook attempt, and attacks with a jab and a right hook. Again, Cyril with that reach advantage. He's a hard guy to put away. especially with how he's striking. I would hope Nogueira comes in the second round and goes for some type of takedown. Oh boy, we might not even get there because here comes Cyril with a counter. It's a quick left and a vicious right. He's knocked down. 37 seconds left. Will he hang on? He does. He actually got back to his feet. He landed a shot too. That was a good job there. But yeah, then there's another flurry from Diabate. Yeah, I mean, Little Nagi needs a different game plan. He's going to get close enough to grapple with him. It's going to be hard, though, because with his reach advantage and the way he's picking him apart, Cyril's making it very, very hard. There's a nice roundhouse kick off the counter, and oh boy, yeah, he's rocked. Tries to go for the finish with that big right hook, but he missed that as well, and Little Nog's hanging in there. But getting dropped late in the first and getting rocked early in the second is not looking too hot. Diabate actually falls into a clinch, so this is exactly... Oh, never mind. He actually is perfect right where he needs to be. There we go, some dirty boxing from Nogueira. Now there's a trip. There we go. He takes him down. This is where he needs to be. Never mind. Diabate somehow has great ground control. Boy, oh boy, is Cyril Diabate actually looking like a bit of a savage. So that's a scary thought if you're a cruiserweight looking at this fight. I thought for sure, oh, but Lil Nog might get an armbar. That'd been crazy, but now he doesn't get it. Man, oh man, there we go. There's some ground and pound, not doing much damage, but he's at least trying. A nice way to come back, at least, after getting rocked. But he's still losing this fight. His Little Nog, especially if they, with each round starting on the feet, it's exactly what Diabate wants. He's looking good. There's a right hand from Nogueira. Counters the right hand with a kick to the leg to Diabate, and they fall back into another clinch. And Little Nog takes him down yet again. But we saw the great defense from Zero, and he's even doing a great job by striking from the bottom. Oh, there's some elbows, though, trying to unload with him, but he's dealing with them comfortably. He's given a lot of control up, is Diabate with that, but he's not getting hurt or anything. They stand him back up. I still think he's going to win this fight. Oh my god, he might have just ended it right there with this uppercut. Knocked him down. Nope. Little Nog's already back up. He's one tough fucker. Oh, counters with a right hand. Oh, counters the right hand, rather, with a left and a right cross this Cyril, and they fall back into another clinch. As Nogueira's got him up against the ropes. Some dirty boxing here. The dirty boxing's been working out, though. Well, as I say that, Diabate gets out of it. Missed the jab, it's the right cross. There's a good one, too, from Diabate. Both guys are pretty much exhausted. I mean, yeah, they've been fighting hard, almost 30 minutes. And they've been pretty much on the gas almost the whole way. There's a glancing elbow strike off the clinch. Diabate with another counter. It's a jab and a right cross that just missed, though. And that's the fourth and final round now. And my goodness, I cannot believe Little Nog's made it all the way to the end here. I mean, it's not been a great showing, and he gets dropped probably for the third. There we go. He's going to probably get finished here. Nope. What? Oh, and he overcommitted. He's actually got a back control now. He steps back. Gives up back control. Insane. I mean, Little Nog has some of the worst fight IQ I've seen. But at the same time, I guess maybe he's going to go for a trip. Yeah, and he gets the trip. It's another scramble, though. My goodness. The elevator sweep actually works, and Diabate comes out on top. I mean, you got to be embarrassed if you're Little Nog here. I mean, he got out-grappled by a Muay Thai fighter, and now he's getting... Dirty boxing, though, has been working tonight. That's the one thing I can say that at least he's done very well. Other than that, not a great night. Not a great night here. And he gets kind of the right cross to end out this round. He might get a trip, though. Oh, nope, Diabate actually stops it. Gets that one, though. Obviously, you gotta go with Diabate. He dropped him, 3 times? He looked really good. He looked damn good, if I do say so myself. Little Nog, though, my goodness. He had a tough showing against Guy Metzger. And now we're looking to see how he does in his after his first loss. But my goodness, though, Zio Diabate, I mean, I think, really learned a lot after losing to Sabral. And he was like, man, there's some great grapplers. I'm going to work on my submission defense and my grappling defense. And It showed off. It showed off there. But already, here comes a nice right hand from Crazy Horse Bennett. And oh, here comes Jakeem, though. The 1-2 doesn't hit either of those strikes, though. And these guys swinging and missing. Ooh, nice right cross from Jakeem. Jakeem with another counter. It's a right cross. Good left hand from Charles Bennett. Right hand from Bennett again. These guys are fucking swinging. Charles Bennett comes in with a counter. It's a quick right jab at the left hand there. They fail to connect. There's a good right hook off the counter. Again from Jakeem. And there's a fucking left hook now from Bennett. My goodness. And now we're seeing Crazy Horse change stances. What, she gets caught with a nice right hook. Probably shouldn't have switched by the looks of it, because he's getting pieced up pretty badly. Yeah, go back to southpaw. Well, he misses those strikes, but at least he's not getting hit and tagged like he was when he was back in traditional. Trying to go for some close range strikes out of the grapple. He's trying to smother Bennett. He's trying to get him against the ropes, which he does. And now Charles Bennett gets out of it, actually. Shockingly. Oh, no, never mind. I thought he did, but no, he's actually still up against the ropes, knees him, punch the side of the head. Especially with Bennett, the way he's already getting tired, and he's already getting pieced up pretty badly. It's not looking good for him tonight. Not looking good. But they're still fighting hard, man. They're fighting hard. Attacks with a jab and a solid right hand, and I don't know why Crazy Horse is dead set on being in a traditional stance, because he keeps on getting countered by Jakeem. It's a left jab and a right. But Jakeem's finally getting tired, so maybe that's going to help him out. Misses with the left cross, another counter attempt, and he didn't land that one. But my goodness. Both guys missed the setup left jabs, but they come in with the, as far as a right hook from Jakeem, left hand from Bennett. Maybe it was a right jab. I'm assuming it was for Crazy Horse. On the verge of exhaustion, trying to clinch up to buy some time. Jakeem's going to be the better of that, and he trapped him against the ropes. Here comes some dirty boxing and some knees. Up against the ropes. Yep, some more knees. Elbow strikes. Yeah, Kyle Chris separates him again. Yeah, Crazy Horse, I mean, he's just outmanned. Which, for a fight this close on the betting line, you figure that wouldn't be the case. Oh, there's a straight left hand, though, that lands hard. So there we go. He landed something. Jab and a left kick to the rib cage. Right jab, left cross. Jakeem gets a takedown. So we are our first shot in. And he's got side control early. Knees to the ribs. Kimura got it. Wow. He could have been doing that the whole time, I guess. But he won the stand and bang. Good on him. It was a fun fight, though. And he wants Josh Thompson next. We'll see how that will play out potentially in the future. But Pete Williams, Eldoro Pete Williams takes on a frightening Czech Congo. My goodness. I mean, he's probably fighting around 255, which is crazy. He cut weight to make the 240 mark. But yeah, he's a big dude. And he comes in with a jab. This is a low kick. There's a jab and a leg kick, though, from Pete. Still going with those leg kicks. Both guys really going for leg kicks. An interesting strategy. Oh, gets countered again. Missed badly with the body kick. He's kind of another low kick. He's already limping. So that's a good sign for Pete Williams. Boy, I mean, Pete's not going out without a fight, though. He counters. He slips past the right hook, counters the jab and a solid right hand. Even with the crazy reach advantage. Czech Congo, I think he's just a little green right now. He's a little wet behind the ears. He needs to dial it in a little bit. Pair of jabs followed by a nice right hook. I mean, Pete's got so much experience, especially compared to Czech Congo. It's proven to be a big factor tonight, because he's piecing him up. He's leg kicked him very, very nicely. Another clean right hand. Oh, and he rocked him with this one. But he's not going down as Czech Congo. He's going to take a little bit more to put him away. Went for the leg kick. He countered it. Did Pete Williams. And he comes back with a quick left jab at the right hooks, avoiding the last possible second. And Pete's getting tired. So we'll see if Czech Congo with a left roundhouse kick to the body. Again, it's crazy they're the same age. But as far as the MMA experience of Pete, just a little too much. There's a quick left, straight right. Early. Jab and a leg kick from Czech Congo. Parries away the head kick. That would have been crazy if that would have landed. He counters a left jab and a right cross, too, on top of that. There's the fucking right cross, though, from Czech Congo. He was cut, but he knocked him down. And he is sensing victory, but he's too slow, and Pete Williams is already back up. Yeah, that's the type of thing that Czech Congo can do. Holy shit. Fast feet here from Pete. Two quick punches followed by a quick leg kick. Yeah, Czech Congo is shattered, though. Back against the ropes. He is tired. I think he threw all of it into that vicious right cross and was looking to finish that fight, but couldn't get it done. Czech Congo with some nice dirty boxing. Gets separated. And Czech lands a left hook, but my goodness. What a first round. And a glancing blow with a high kick off the counter. That would have landed. Fight ender. Fight ender for sure. Oh my god, Czech Congo again. The dirty boxing has been crazy, but he gets out of it, does Pete Williams, and yeah, he's definitely slowing down a little bit. Left jab, right hand taking on the gloves. Jab, can't get it with the right hand. I mean, these are two big heavyweights, especially with now the weight limit at 240. They came in right at 240, and they are pushing the fucking tempo as well. Here comes Pete with a left jab and a leg kick again. Czech Congo clinched up with him, but going for the takedown. Doesn't get it, though. But he's going to maybe get him against the ropes. Oh, no. Not going to happen. Pete Williams tries to take him down, but yeah, Czech Congo back in control. Kind of crazy the guy with submission wrestling can't take down the kickboxer, but Czech Congo now in control. Nice short left uppercut, some lefts to the side of the stomach, another short left uppercut. Czech Congo's really came back in the second round. Good on him. But both guys are completely tired. It's going to come down to who wants it more. We're seeing some gray, dirty boxing still. Pete Williams catches him with a feint. Went for the right hand, but he dodged it, did Pete Williams. And he counterattacks with a jab and a right hook that's ducked. They fall back into another sloppy clinch, and again, Czech Congo making sure he doesn't get taken down, and he stops that one as well. They break the grapple. Yeah, Czech Congo getting the limping. He's pretty much been limping since like the first 2 minutes of the fight. Pete Williams with the takedown finally. At the end of the round. Yeah, this one kind of fell apart a little bit because both guys just end up getting tired. But Czech Congo has now been taken down. Pete Williams should be able to do so. Oh, wow, it's just a scramble already. And now he's got north-south. Knees to the side of the head. If he goes for a north-south choke, there's no way he's going to get out of that. But, wow, they scramble. And, yeah, but he's still in north-south. Pete Williams not going for it, though. He's going for damage. Can't blame him. Can't blame him. He is a big motherfucker. You might as well go for some big-time shots while you can. Pete Williams is already up first, but he's quickly grabbed up. And, yeah, now he's eats a sharp right to the ear. And they're back to squared away here. And Pete Williams with another 1-2. It's just crazy with him having such a reach advantage, how he's still able to come in close and counterattack him. You know, Pete Williams just does not take a no for an answer. Well, Czech Congo got him against the ropes. Some more dirty boxing. Still limping, and they separate a left hand from Williams. 1-2 from Czech Congo. We're going to come into the final round, and I mean, it's a close one. Czech Congo knocked him down, and that was definitely the highlight of the fight so far. But Pete Williams has been lighting him up. He's been taking him down. It's been looking really good. Czech Congo with the left cross there. Jab misses, lands the right hook to Pete. Left hook from Congo. Czech Congo goes for the takedown. Pete Williams goes for it. Nope, that doesn't happen. Czech Congo going for it now. They keep on switching who's in control, but Pete Williams finally gets this takedown. Can't keep him down there, though, and he's trying to pass. It's a scramble. He's on his back. So we're back where we started. There we go. Got side control. Gives up his back. Oh, boy. Both hooks in. That's got to be it. Wow, Pete Williams doesn't get him. Still doesn't get him. I think he won the fight, though, off of that. Dominant control. Had his hooks in. Didn't finish him, but he looked really good. I think Pete did enough. And, yeah, that was a good showing. Especially from Pete, man. I mean, he came back and fought very, very hard. That first round, it was kind of back and forth, but I think Pete at times did just a little bit more. It was close, and then the second round, of course, we saw Czech Congo really light him up. He looked really good. Came back in the third, though, and Pete Williams was on a mission. Started taking him down more, landing more strikes, and was able to steal the victory, in my opinion. Really, with that one, seal it in the third and the fourth. But good stuff, though. Good stuff. Tough break for Czech Congo being such a heavy favorite. But Pete Williams gets it done. And yeah, being the heavy underdog, it hurt his pride. Comes in, gets a big win. It makes him 8-6. And he's not 500 anymore in 1FC. As well as the Pitbull, Ralph Gracie, and Tatsuya Kawajiri. Jabs wide, he caught him with the right hook, though, to Kawajiri. And he gets the takedown, my goodness. But Ralph Gracie's obviously going to be very good off his back. So Kawajiri cannot get caught by anything. We're going to be in a stalemate for sure. Armbar from the side control here from Kawajiri. That would have been crazy if he just taps out of Gracie in about 2 minutes. But yeah, they stood him up. Nothing but air on the big right after the jab. Wow, Kawajiri does not hit that punch. Yeah, Ralph Gracie is not looking too hot. He's getting pressed on. He hasn't been able to really do anything. Ralph gets out of that one, though, out of the clinch, and he's about to shoot him, but yeah, Ralph actually gets a hold of him in the grapple. Now he's trying to suck him to the guard. He does. Armbar for the bottom. There we go. There, we went for it. Didn't get him, but we know that Ralph can at least do that. But yeah, it's going to be a boring affair. That's all he's going to try and do. Kawajiri with a slam. Well, there we go. That's a hell of a way to come back into the second round. Throw his weight around a little bit. They separate him again. Yeah, once it gets down there, though, it's a fucking stalemate. Kawajiri gets the takedown again. So Ralph has not stopped a single takedown. But again, once they get down there, he's stuck in guard, and Ralph does not go for anything crazy once he's on his back, and it just ends up being a stand-up. Ralph gets a hold of him, looking to suck him into the guard, and it's just a violent slam off the counter. Which, again, I don't know why he keeps on wanting to pull him in the guard if he's not going to go for an armbar or a triangle or anything. He's done it one time. We'll see. Yeah, trying to get on top of Ralph. Can't do it, though. It's a scramble. Oh, he's got him in north-south. Here we go. But not enough time to get something going. Ralph gets a hold of him. Again, looking to suck him to the guard, which he does. Went for it again. If he can't get the armbar, it's just, of course, it's not going to be the fight ender. So we're just kind of stuck in another predicament. But Kawajiri, him getting tired is not good. Because he's not going to be able to stop any of these takedowns. He is going to make sure to not get caught by anything by the looks of it, though. With him not counting these takedowns, he should be able to still win this fight with Kawajiri, but it's going to be a boring one. Hey, went for the takedown, actually. Doesn't get that one either. Can't sweep him. And Ralph actually separates him. That's crazy. Clinched up with him again. There we go. There's a great trip. Looking for Mount to scramble. Takes his back. Rear naked choke without the hooks, though. He might have came back, actually. Ralph might win this fight by the looks of it. He's shown a great second win. He's doing a really good job of winning out in these scrambles. He's now got a good shot here of trying to go for a knee to the head, but Kawajiri gets back up, but Ralph already back on him. He can't get the trip. Gets that one, though. And he can't get past him on his guard. Oh, there we go. He passes, but he was ready for it, and it's a scramble. Yep, push down. Face first. Oh, my Lord. Pounding away here. Short knee to the head. Loving that. I mean, Ralph Gracie turned it on. He is kneeing him in the fucking face. That's crazy. But yeah, Ralph gets a hold of him again. Tries to take him down yet again. He got him again. I think he won that fight, actually. He might have came back and won that damn thing. Yeah. After a pretty piss-poor performance in the first round for Ralph. And really the second. I mean, the second, he got completely dominated. But man, that third, and obviously the fourth, he came back in a huge way. I will say this. At least he was going for those submissions we saw in the first. He went for it. But so did Kawajiri. Kawajiri also went for an armbar, of course, early. But my goodness. My goodness. What a win for Ralph Gracie. A big underdog win. Another back-to-back underdog performances getting the job done for him. As here we go for our prelim main. Gilbert Yvel, Seth Petrozelli. They're not touching gloves. Left hook. Can't find the mark on the right. Ooh, there's a jab and a leg kick from Yvel. Another leg kick. Great right hook from Petrozelli. Jab, again, Yaivo can't land that big time shot, but Petrozelli is. There's a right roundhouse kick to the body. Dodges the right hand, counterattacks the left jab, the left hook to the ribs. Yaivo with a left cross. Oh my lord. Petrozelli with a left jab and a wicked right uppercut, and he knocks him out cold with it. Well, there we go. He gets it done. 4-1 now, and he gets his first win. Petrozelli getting it done. Another upset win as well. Here we go as our main card opener, lightweight fight. Jens Pulver, Josh Thompson. Pulver is weighing in at, they weighed in the same, but Josh Thompson may be fighting around 165, maybe for 170. So we'll see what he can do with his grappling efforts tonight with that type of weight gain. Right hand from Pulver. Oh, already cut him. Underneath the eye, though. He hit him with another straight right hand. There we go. Jens Pulver with some great boxing early. Caught him with a right hook. Oh, but yeah, Thompson gets hold of him now. Got him against the ropes. Pulver still making sure to make him work for it. There's a hard stomp. Yeah, they're going to check on the cut. Not a fight ender, luckily. And we're back underway. And that's a nice left and right to the body from Pulver. Nice right hand as well. Boy, his boxing is way better. Way, way better than Josh Thompson's kickboxing. That's been pretty evident so far. There's jab and a right hand. Man, I mean, Thompson is not looking great. Caught him with a right hook after the jab. But Thompson, again, he's just eating these shots. Still waiting for that chance to really grapple up and clinch with him, which he does again. But he does nothing once they clinch up. Very disheartening. Josh could do way more than he's doing. He does have a good stand-up background. He's just not really showing it. And I think that's mainly because Jens Pulver's keeping it close, making sure to take away some of the space, and he's hitting some big-time shots out of that. Jab hits home. Minute left. Still can't take the initiative. Nice jab and a straight right. Nothing but air on the big right, and nothing but air on the big right as well again after the two punches land. I mean, Pulver obviously is winning this fight, but right now he's got to worry about making it and lasting throughout this entire fight because there's a lot of time left. Jab and a straight right. Reopens the cut. Thompson shoots in for the takedown again. He can't get him down. And now, again, Thompson's going to put that weight on him. He's just a weight bully. Is all Josh Thompson is. And he's trying to make him pay for it. He misses with the big right, and it's a counter. Pulver with the left hand. And Jens Pulver's doing a good job standing up for himself, making sure he doesn't get taken down. Once he gets he went for the elbow, but Pulver stops it. So he's just making sure he does not get controlled. Oh, well, there's a noticeable gash above the eye, though, of Jens Pulver. So that elbow landed. They're going to check on the cuts. Luckily, no fight enders, and again, we're back underway. And Pulver with the right hand, counters the right hand with a right cross that just missed, though. And yeah, Thompson, he's getting outstruck. He's really not able to do a whole lot. We're seeing some success now, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Especially with how Pulver's doing as far as, he waits patiently. Now he's able to get out of that. And again, they engage. And again, here comes a big right, which misses from Thompson. And Pulver comes in with a jab, but the shot fails to land afterwards. And here comes a very just lull effort from Josh Thompson as far as what he's able to do once he gets him up against the ropes. At least he's finally landing some strikes. So that's at least good, but man, no way he's going to be able to win with that type of effort. Jens Pulver comes in with a left hook. Some recovery time potentially as Thompson's trying to get him against the ropes. Some more dirty boxing, a quick elbow. Another right to the ear, knee to the thigh. Knee to the thigh again. Boy, oh boy, Kyle Crisp, this is going to have to separate him yet again. Misses the left jab, lands the right hook. Left cross from Thompson. Left jab to right hand from Pulver off the counter. Counters left hand, does Pulver. Good 1-2 here from Thompson. They fall into a clinch. Brutal stuff. Brutal stuff. But Pulver gets out of it. And he's slipping past out of that right hook attempt again. Can't land the big time shots, though. I think now he's a little too tired. Oh, there we go. There's a counters right hand with a good left jab and a good right hook. Right cross blocked from Pulver. Went for the spin kick to Thompson. Doesn't land it, though. There's a left jab and a left kick to the body from Thompson. 1-2 from Pulver. Nice little quick kick to the lead leg there from Thompson. Pulver with the left hand. Scores to the jab, but the right hook's blocked. Jab finds his right cross blocked as well. Both men having their 1-2s nullified a little bit as Thompson trying to push him against the ropes again. He does so. Knee to the thigh. Yeah, not much energy for both guys. Elbows, knees to the stomach. There's a left to the side of the stomach there, but the third round is over in our fourth and final round, and boy, oh boy, I think Thompson needs to do a little bit more. I think that's the big thing from his corner. He's got to have a dominant round if he wants to win this fight. So far, he's got control, but yeah, Pulver gets out of it again. They fall into another clinch, and Thompson again gets him against the ropes. Knees, side his own knee there. There's a left to the side of the stomach, right to the ear. They take a break, and here we go, back underway, and here comes Pulver. Dodges the right hand counterattacks to the jab and a right cross. The boxing has just been the saving grace for Jens Pulver tonight. I think it's gotten him done. I think it's gotten him the win, honestly. He's been tremendous. He has been tremendous. He can't connect with the left jab, hits the right hook. Boy, oh boy. Trying to muscle him against the ropes. Trying to slip out of it back to the center. Here comes a hook. Missed it, though. It's a nice counter attempt. It's a jab and a quick kick to the lead leg from Thompson. Jab. Can't hit the kick to the body. Nice right hook. Nice straight right hand from Pulver. Thompson gets a hold of him, though. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Jens Pulver won that fight. God damn it. They gave it to Josh Thompson. It's a tough one. I mean, he did land more. But I personally felt he did enough. Did Jens Pulver. But when you look at the fight metrics, it's hard not to give it to Josh Thompson. He did land more. He probably had more control. He had him against the ropes and whatnot. But it just felt like Jens Pulver did more. It felt like he landed way more power shots, but I guess he didn't. I guess we were just seeing those strikes. We thought they were landing a lot more than what they did. But Josh Thompson gets it done. It was a close one, though. I think it was a lot closer than what a lot of the betting line had it as. Or a lot of the odds maker had it. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak right now, is it? So I'll just go right on into this next fight. Just not even think about it. Oh wow, Davila and Andrei Simonov. Davila doesn't touch gloves, draws some heat from the crowd. And Simonov went in the grapple. Trying to get in close. Oh, went for the vicious right. That would have been huge. But Simonov gets hold of him and trips him down. Takes the takedown here. Arm triangle. That would have been crazy. Looking for it again. Yeah, Davila's going to have to work for it a little bit. Todd Fredrickson stands him back up. There's a beauty of a straight right. Oh, my Lord, though. Simonov gets hit and rocked. Went for the head kick, which it did land. Doesn't have enough power, though, unfortunately. And, yeah, he's going to be able to hang on here. That's crazy. Davila with another right hand. Jabbing a right cross. Yeah, Simonov, man, he got fucked up. But he's back in control. They separate him. Davila comes in again. Simonov trying to get a takedown. Can't hit that one, too. Simonov again gets a hold of him. Trying to take him down. Blocks it. And now he's got control. Slams his ass down. Holy shit, Eric Davila. Looking great. After having a tough start. And now, yeah, scrambles back up to his feet. Simonov gets driven back. Another stomp. Some more dirty boxing. The second round here. We're trying to get something going. Two quick punches and it doesn't hit either of them. Davila, the more aggressive guy. Straight right hand lands. Reopens the cut. First punch starting to land. Took the initiative. Simonov was equal to it. Looking for that angling attempt on the takedown. Left hand, big right hand misses. Left jab, right hand. Nice counter from Simonov. The left cross. Left jab, right cross from Simonov. Doesn't find the mark of the right hook. Fredrickson stops the bleeding, and then we're restarted. We're back in the center. Slipping past the right hook, counters the left hook. Two quick punches, doesn't hit either of them. Slipping past the right hook, attempt to text the jab and a right cross. Left jab, right cross from Simonov. Nice right hook from Davila. These guys are landing. Big right cross comes in off the counter from Simonov. And we're going to be at the halfway point of this round, with Simonov now in control against the ropes. And just keeping it there against the ropes. Tough stuff. I would have liked to see Simonov try and go for a takedown there once he gets him clenched, but he is not even trying for it. Davila is caught with an elbow right on the button. Oh, missed the right cross. Here comes Davila with a left jab at the big right. Missed. Nice right hook from Davila after the jab's off target. So both guys landing a shot. They fall into a clinch. Oh, wow. Semenov is out wrestled. So now Davila's the one in control, and he's the one who gets the takedown. That's exactly what Semenov should be trying to do. I think Davila, he's just doing a little bit more. But, again, him getting rocked was huge early. But both men now landing left shots, left cross and left hook. Semenov goes in for the takedown. He's got him. Looking for the, oh wow, went for the pass, but isn't able to get it. Lies on top of him, just smothering him now. Trying to pass, another scramble. Oh, he's in north-south here. Some knees to the head. Not a good place to be. Yeah, some pounding away, some elbows, some leaving some marks, some more knees to the side of the head. It's a scramble, and Davila's on top of him. Oh no, never mind. Semenov's on top of him, so he ended up losing out the scramble. Looking to pass. It's a scramble again. Davila, though, totally gassed, and he loses out on that scramble as well. Yeah, I think Semenov is trying to nullify a lot of the action. It's not happening, though, a whole lot for him. As far as he had a great chance once he was in north-south. He was landing some big shots, but yeah, Semenov, though, maybe he might just steal it here in the second half of this round, or second half of this fight, rather. We'll see. Left jab is connected with the right hand. Left jab right across from Semenov. So nice 1-2. They fall back into another clinch. If he takes him down here, going to be massive. But Davila is the one in control. And he connects with the right hand. They fall into another clinch. Semenov again trying to get him in position, but he just cannot take him down. And this time Davila's the one who takes him down. Just passing. It's a scramble. Davila already quickly grabs him. Semenov with a knee to the thigh. Oh, wow. Elbow here from Semenov. Davila gets out of that, and now they again clinch up. Oh, no, never mind. Actually, it's a 1-2. Jab hits only hits a right cross. Jabs wide, it's a straight right. Davila again gets hold of him. Doesn't slam him, though. And Semenov might take control here. We'll see. Oh, no, Davila defends it well. Got him against the ropes. I think Semenov did it. I think he might have came back and won this fight. This is going to be a interesting scorecard. Oh, Davila still can't slam him down. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, they all give it to Semenov. Eric Davila no longer undefeated at another not rated good fight for Andrei Semenov. Tough break. It was looking pretty good though in the first half of the fight. Just that the second half, Semenov locked in a little bit and said, "I'm not losing this fucking fight." Good on him for the win, but not great as far as from a performance standpoint, the first half of that fight. But if he can put a full fight together, the man might be a problem. But he just cannot get a finish for the life of him. And he wants Paul Filo next. A little crazy. Paul Filo would probably run right through him. We'll see. But yes, our next fight, Phil Baroni and Royce Gracie. No touch of gloves here. Oh, caught him with the right hook early. And Royce is talking shit. Oh, my. Phil Baroni must have gotten his head a little bit going into this fight. There's a straight right hand that lands hard. Yeah, broke his nose. Can't believe he didn't go down, though. And Royce might trip him. Yep, he got the trip. Crazy. Baroni already with a scramble. Yeah, now he's a north-south. North-south choke. Doesn't get it. Armbar, though. Doesn't get it either. Kimura. Oh, my God. He's on for all of them. There we go. He gets the Kimura. Royce Gracie, you do not want to be down there on the mat with a lot of time left. Especially in that such a great position. It was only a matter of time. What a win for Royce. What a upset win. But that's why we made that fight. We believed in Royce Gracie as our co-main event. Big Nog and Pedro Rizzo. Here we go. Left jab. Doesn't connect with a leg kick, though. And Rizzo, of course, known for those leg kicks. Left jab and a left hand to the body. So double Fs from Big Nog. And a 1-2 there from Big Nog. Good right hand from Rizzo. Yeah, these guys can hit fucking hard. It can be over in an instant between these two. And both guys landing left hands. Nogueira went for a 1-2, but he missed with the right hand. Got blocked. There's a quick left straight right from Nogueira. Left jab right cross from Rizzo. Left hook from Nogueira. There's a thigh kick there after the jab. Yeah, Big Nog's got to look for a takedown. I mean, you do not want to stand there and trade enough with Pedro Hezo because eventually he's going to land those big ass leg kicks, and you're going to be hurting. Gonna be hurting. There's another leg kick. There's a left hand though from Big Nog, but it's a little Nog, but Big Nog in there. Comes in with the dodging of the right hand. This Hizzo counterattacks the left jab and a kick to the body. Jab right hand taking on the gloves. There's a jab and a leg kick. Hizzo doing a very, very good job. There's the takedown attempt. Doesn't get him, but he's got a hold of him still, and he's going to get him against the ropes. If he can get a takedown here, that'd be huge. But I don't think he's going to go for it. I think Big Nog's just going to look to wear him down a little bit. There's a left hand, and there's a head. Oh, wow, a head kick here from Hizzo. Doesn't even drop him. Insane roundhouse kick to the ribs. A high impact roundhouse kick, to be exact. I mean, he's fucking him up here as Pedro Hizzo. This is crazy. I mean, what a first round. And Hizzo comes back quickly with 2 jabs of the crunching right. But Big Nog gets his takedown. I mean, he's taking a beating. Americana doesn't get it, though. Kimura doesn't. Oh, he got it fully applied. No, he doesn't. Loses out on it. That was so close to finish, though. That would have been crazy. Now looking for Mount. Gives up his back. If he gets the hooks in, it's over. Oh, wow. He actually is twisted around. So now he's back in guard and trying to get up out of guard. Oh, wow. Nogueira allows him to stand up. That's crazy. Well, just for another takedown. All right. Is he looking to pass? Yep, passes, but it's only half guard. It gets eye control. Arm triangle. Doesn't get it. Another arm triangle. He can't get the submissions, though, which is crazy. Again, he gives up his back. Can't get the hooks in. And he ends up, again, being out of that and twisting out of it and being back in guard. Yeah, I mean, Pedro Hizzo, he's been doing a lot better than I thought he would on the ground. I thought for sure he was going to get caught with a submission once he was down there, but so far, another leg kick from Hizzo, left hook from Nogueira. They fall into a clinch. Nogueira looking to sweep him. He does. It's only a matter of time. He gets a submission. It's going to happen. There it is. Kimura caught him with it. Hell of a fight. I mean, Pedro Hizzo unloaded on him in that first round. That was crazy that Big Nog survived that. That's a tough man. That's a tough guy to beat. His old Big Nog. And can't hit the step left jab. Does legit. Chuck lands the right hand though. And yeah, obviously Jeremy Horn's looking to get in close and grapple up with him, but another right hand. He cut him there. Crunching right hook again. Missed the low kick. That's going to be his chance, potentially. Oh, nope. Still comes in with a flurry. All of them hit home, then hits him with a leg kick. Misses the... Oh, lands the left jab, but misses on the leg kick. Again, there we go. There's the takedown. Well, Jeremy Horn, he's having some success, but not as much as we saw in their first fight. He's making him work for it. It's Chuck. He's worked on his wrestling, so that's a good job there. Oh, boy. Now, well, never mind. He gave up side control. This ain't good. A lot of time left still. He's hanging in there, though. And Kyle Chris stands him back up. Oh, my lord. Right on the button. Knocked him down, didn't finish him, though. That's a hell of a way to end the round. Jeremy Horn's still going to be rocked. And, oh, wow, yeah, he's just like, fuck that shit. We're not going down. And he's stuck in guard, too, so that's a good job there from Chuck. His grappling defense has gotten way better in just a year's time. He prepared for this. He didn't want to lose again. Can't get out of it. It gets at least half guard, but it's not working as much as he thought it would. Yeah, wow, they end up losing out on the scramble, too. So, yeah, here comes Chuck in with another jab and a southern kick to the legs. Oh, nice jab and a roundhouse kick to the body. Horn defends all those, even the head kick, and now he's going to grab him. Can't get him down. Oh, my God, Chuck's in control. Chuck goes for the takedown. What the fuck are you doing, Chuck? He's got a takedown. This is a bad idea, though. This is how you get caught. Yep, just like that with an armbar. Didn't get it, though. But what a... I mean, that's not great fight IQ, but Chuck gets a takedown at least, and he survived those armbar attempts. My goodness. Chuck will throw fucking caution to the wind. He doesn't give a shit. My goodness. Yeah, Jeremy Horn got him against the ropes. I went for the stomp, but Chuck sees it coming, gets out of it. Obviously, Chuck's done very, very well. He's looked a lot better than he did in the last fight. But it just takes one submission to change the fight entirely. The lay and pray ain't going to work, though. He's been dropped. He's been, oh boy, he sweeped him. But he gives up his back, and yep, this is what happened last time. He got the hooks in, and yep, rinse and repeat for Chuck Liddell. Fatal mistake. Cost him the fight. Chuck just cannot figure out Jeremy Horn. Man, oh man. Him going for that takedown was nuts. We should have knew right then and there that he did not learn his lesson from the last fight against Jeremy Horn. You got to keep it standing. Keep it standing and rain down on him. Didn't do it. Got caught. Lost again to him. Brutal stuff for Chuck. That's going to be one he's going to remember for a long time. We're getting performance bonus for Royce Gracie, though. He looked really good tonight. And for Pete Williams. Yeah. And actually, Diabate, too. We're feeling pretty generous. Yeah, we made 300 grand, too, so that's great. We needed that. We needed that. Nice job at the gate. We made money off our ads and, buying the pay-per-views and whatnot, so that was great. And as well, but Jeremy Horn does it again. Unreal. Unreal. As, Chemo's still talking shit to Rampage. Oh, Kevin Jackson. I'm going to say, I saw Jackson. Didn't think it'd be Rampage, so. It's Kevin Jackson. But yes, our next fight card, we finally, unless something again happens with these two men, we will see our Super Heavyweight Champion be crowned. Josh Barnett and Alistair Overeem. And then also, Rafael Carreno back again after losing both his belts. He's taking on Carlos Newton. The Battle of the Joes, Joe Hurley and Joe Stevenson, and the very pissed off Rampage Jackson against Ronaldo Sobral. Sobral might get thrown through the fucking mat in that one, as we will catch you guys for that one in our next episode. Take care, everyone.